पोर्चुगल का बोल रहा है.
Oh man, the 2022 FIFA World Cup, the World Cup of upsets, continues to cause more and more upsets, continues to create more and more amazing moments for football fans around the world. Of course, this isn't that amazing a moment if you are a fan of either A. Cristiano Ronaldo, B. Portugal, or C. both. That is because, yes, this is not a drill. You're hearing this right. Morocco have knocked Portugal out of the FIFA World Cup. Now, we'll get to just why it is that it's so shocking that Portugal themselves are out. But first, full credit to Morocco. They were, today, ahead of today's match itself, they had made history by being the first Arab nation to actually play in the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup. Entering the semi-finals means that they now, of course, will be the first Arab nation to make it to the semi-finals, but also, more importantly, the first ever African country to play in the semi-finals of a FIFA World Cup. This is massive, this is historic, it's every other word that you can think of, and it is indeed it has come thanks to Morocco being very, very stubborn, very, very resolute, very, very tactically organized, and doing the one thing that unfortunately Portugal could not, taking the one chance that mattered. Now, if you go back to the match quickly, we'll just do a small recap. Now, to be fair, it was always it was always supposed to be, it was almost not expected lines that Portugal were in fact going to be the team that looked to attack more, and that they were in fact going to, take the game to the Moroccans, that Morocco would actually sit deep and, look to soak up pressure, maybe get a goal on the counter attack. Now, that was what happened for large parts, but what was actually very disconcerting, if you were a Portugal fan, if you're looking for a disconcerting early sign, was that Portugal, despite having a lot of possession, they weren't really creating that many good chances. I mean, they were creating some chances, but again, the few times that Morocco were getting to string some passes along, the few times they were actually looking to create attacking patterns, it actually looked like Morocco were the better side. And sure enough, when it was, it came down to Morocco taking that one chance from El Nasiri, who, by the way, has been absolutely amazing for, Morocco so far in this World Cup. Well, it has been, it's been a fairy tale run for them. And it also means, however, that any chances, any hopes that everyone had that this year's World Cup was building towards the crescendo of, in fact, Messi versus Ronaldo, the last dance of both these great players. Well, Messi, in fact, has made it to the World Cup semi-finals. We saw that in, we saw that yesterday in crazy scenes. But unfortunately, Ronaldo's World Cup dream seems over because, again, he's 37 years old. Even for a supreme athlete like him, highly, highly doubt he's going to be around come 2026. It's unfortunate, but Ronaldo has, of course, achieved a lot in the game. And truth be told, I don't think a World Cup win takes anything away from his status as one of the all-time greats of the game. However, one of the reasons why he would, of course, be so upset is, of course, because, quite frankly, I think Ronaldo himself knew that if he had won this World Cup, then the greatest of all time debate would have been over. It would have been undoubtedly Ronaldo would have gone down in history as the greatest player of all time. Unfortunately for Ronaldo, that World Cup dream is over. But Morocco, man, my God. Morocco will now be taking on the winner of the next semi-final, which is, of course, between England and France. That should also be an interesting match in its own way, and probably is the more high-profile or the most high-profile match of the quarterfinals. Hopefully that match is just as thrilling as this one. But anyway, I think I've spoken long enough. I'm seeing a lot of your comments come in. Need to start taking a few of them. Ikpreet Singh says, wow, what a win, still getting goosebumps. Couldn't agree with you more. All of us were stunned when it happened, and of course, the way things were going, it was just wow. Harsh Khatri says, welcome Shane, let's hope England win now. Fingers crossed that it will be coming home. Rishabh Vardhan says, amazing, absolutely, absolutely agree. Pradeep Shivalsan called it, that man, he did say it. It's going to be a crazy weekend. It has been a crazy weekend. Portugal are now eliminated. The only thing crazy will be if France, the defending champions, get eliminated themselves. Now, Ikpreet Singh says, football just out of this world. I don't know what to say. I'll paraphrase a quote from a certain Sir Alex Ferguson where he said, football, bloody hell. I think that sums up this World Cup. Up until this point, we've just seen so many good results, so many upsets, so many underdog victories. It just makes for very, very good, viewing. Rishabh Vardhan rather hilariously asks, now what about the people who only know about Ronaldo? They're going to lose interest in the match and they'll start focusing on the India-Bangladesh Test Series, would be my answer. Love Rami says, and Nasiri, kudos to him and Morocco. It's a World Cup of upsets for a reason. Morocco didn't have possession, but their defense was solid and hard to break. Wholeheartedly agree. I mean, they defended so well, and to be fair, when they were going forward, they just looked like a really good side. So, I mean, full credit to them. They looked like a better side going forward. They were the most solid side in defense. They really deserve to be there. Can't take that away from them. Austin Kuna says Ronaldo's World Cup dream over. Yes. Harsh Khatri with a rather backhanded compliment for me saying your jacket looks cool, but Chelsea. Sorry. Well, I know you're an Arsenal fan, so you did not like the jacket for this reason, but yes, the blue does look kind of nice, so I'll take that part of it. Thank you very much. And let's see. Pradeep Shivalsan says, yes, notably crazy weekend, but no CR7 versus Messi anymore. So this makes Argentina favorites. Yeah, you know what? Actually, a lot of bookies also would agree with you because in the odds, in the betting odds that you look at, Argentina are now seen as the odds-on favorites to win the World Cup. Could it in fact be? Wow, let's see. Rishabh, thank you very much for your compliment. And let's see. According to Austin Kuna, he's got a prediction for us saying it's a France-Argentina final loading. Oof, let's see. Aman Gupta says now only Messi is left, Neymar, Ronaldo gone home, and 2/3 of the reason for Indians being interested in football have also gone home. Let's see. Harsh Khatri says no one thought they'll even qualify from their group, and now they're in the World Cup semis. Unreal for a country like Morocco. Massive congratulations, totally deserved. Wholeheartedly agree. I think Morocco for them is, it's just been an absolute fairy tale. Harsh, I do agree with you. Messi is clear even for me, but that's the wonderful thing about debates, especially on something as subjective in that sense. So, Love Rami says, just love the fighting spirit of Morocco. Never gave up the whole tournament. Can they reach to the finals? It made my Saturday night. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if they did. The way they've been playing, they've just defied all odds. So, in that sense, Sridhar Deshpande says Ronaldo got a lot of chances but couldn't finish. Yeah, you know what? I agree. In fact, he did come off the bench a lot. He did come off the bench, got a couple of chances, did look a bit rusty, truth be told. Sidvi is joining us on this live stream. Look at that. He says the GOAT debate will be settled if Messi wins the World Cup. Love Rami, to answer your question, I'm wearing the jacket because I wanted to wear my Chelsea jacket. I'm supporting England. For me, I still say I really hope it's coming home. Rishabh Vardhan asks the question that is on all of our minds, says that what if Morocco win this World Cup? Oof, man, then it'll really be the World Cup that broke all World Cups. Austin Kuna says, when is the last time top 3 popular sports athletes, Ronaldo, Messi and Virat played an international game on the same day? That'll take some, that'll take some research for me, but it would be pretty interesting to see if that has happened too many times in the before. Shubhakanta Raut saying England-France, who wins? They'll win the World Cup, mark my words. You know what, Shubhakanta, if you come back to one of our live streams and you turn out to be correct, special shout out on my behalf waiting for you. Harsh Khatri, in fact, is predicting an Argentina-England final, but also saying one game at a time. Speaking of course, if we're taking one game at a time, there's one match of the day over. There's one more match still to go. England, France, don't forget, 12:30 a.m. IST will be that match. And hopefully, it is another good match. To be fair, as I said, it's the most look forward to encounter of this, quarterfinal draw for me. Because again, 2 top quality sides, 2 sides who for very different reasons are being seen as favorites. What's going to happen? Well, we'll only find out soon enough. For now, I'm taking you guys leave. Thank you all very much for joining us here on Sports Today. Again, if you enjoy our work, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, comment, tap the bell icon, leave us a comment, and don't forget, you can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Last but not least, download the SportsTech app. You can actually go in and watch all of the highlights of Morocco's very popular, famous win over Portugal. I know I'll be doing that, so you guys should do it too. It's free of charge, and best part, you can choose your, language. It can be English or Hindi. Highlights are in language of your choice. Thank you all for joining us. I'll see you guys later on tonight. Bye-bye for now.